All right, and we're live. It is Monday, February 21st, and the year is 2022, just in case you're watching this well off in the future. The time right now is 4:51 p.m., and the temperature is around 5 degrees Celsius. And Yahia and Susan are in the chat. Hello. I hope you're having a good family day today. Kathleen is here, Yogi is here. If you guys could let me know if you can see and hear everything just okay. Kevin is here, Maroof is here. I Like to Walk is here. I accidentally scheduled this for 5:15, so if you were waiting for 5:15 and this got sprung on you, I apologize. Action VJ, Mark H, Stewart. And we're at the point where I'm not going to be able to go on, but hello and welcome to a stream where I'll be walking south. I don't actually have a route in mind. Thank you for confirming, Rob. There I am, and we are back to using... Notice the lack of a winter coat. It is a very nice 5 degrees right now. Let's see what the weather widget says. Well, that says 4, but I'm gonna go with 5, just because. So I'll be heading west and south. First we'll go west a little bit, then I'll go south. And I'm going to try to do at least 2 more of these live streams this week. I know I only did one of these outdoor ones last week, and I did 2 of the other variety. So I'm going to try to fix that. Marie Palmer's here, and I'm on Eglinton Avenue West, currently walking west. Although, I think I'm going to head south at some point soon. There's Boom Breakfast. This place is quite excellent. I've ordered from there a number of times. Hello, Sylvia. So we are in Midtown. And there's a look back towards the intersection of Yonge and Eglinton. Yahia says the camera is blurry. It does not appear to be blurry on my end. If you guys could let me know. Yogi says it's fine. Do you order eggs? How do they fare delivery-wise? I'm a French toast orderer. Mike Landry, $10. Hello, Mike Landry. All the way from the East Coast. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, you might want to get yourself some LASIK if it's looking blurry on your end. So I had a thought to take the bus over to Bathurst and walk southbound Bathurst from Eglinton. But when I got to the bus stop, it was like, the next bus would be in 17 minutes, which is weird for Eglinton, or at least Rocketman app said so. So I just decided to fire up the stream and improvise.
Actually, right now I'm doing fundraising.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my hands full. Thank you. He's doing some fundraising. Looks like he's selling tea. And here is Oriole coming up. Should I go down Oriole or Avenue? Or should I just keep going and then go down Bathurst? I don't know. This is the problem when you don't have a plan and you're just kind of making it up. I did not pop into the 24/7 stream today. I was busy playing with some new software I purchased. More new software. Why Ono Avenue? Lisa says Oriole. Oh, then she says Ono Avenue. Chuck Diamond, 16 months. Thank you, Chuck D. You've been a member for as long as memberships have been available. Or should I say superfan Chuck D. Thank you very much. And there is Cushy. That's an excellent sake bar, but unfortunately it's closed. Might be a Monday thing. I've got directions to walk down the east side of Avenue. I was hoping we'd catch some nice sunset action tonight, but the skies are kind of gray. And we're in for a rainy ass day tomorrow. There's the Queen's Legs. Right next to Thai Room Grand. I have not ordered from that place yet. JK will be staying in Baldwin Village. It's quite a ways from here. And it looks like Avenue Station is taking shape. It looks just like every other LRT station. But at least there's some progress. One last look at the young Eglinton skyline. There's a lot of people just kind of crowded around. All right, so we say goodbye to Eglinton Avenue. Goodbye, busy urban streetscape. Hello, whatever the heck this is. This is Avenue Road. Here a ghost who says I'm near their house. Kathleen says, do I have a date for dinner? I have a Domino's app that I have not used in a while. Does that count? Ooh. Does anyone want a love seat? That thing looks like it is only a few $100 brand new. Yeah, it's gonna pour tomorrow, so get it before that happens. What? Is this like furniture day? I do not like armrests like this. You can't lay down and put your head up. I like them when they kind of slope. and give you some built-in pillow action on either side. Did Hemingway live in an apartment on Avenue Road? I thought Hemingway was over in Cedarville, which is not too far from here. It's okay. Thank you. I think she had a bit of a tight squeeze. Well, we're going downhill. So Avenue gets interrupted by Upper Canada College. I don't know if I'll cut through Upper Canada College or if I'll go around it yet. Jeanette is here. Hello, Jeanette. And boy from New York. This is College View Avenue. And I suppose it's called that because just to the south of here is Upper Canada College. Yes, Susan, that's exactly where we're going. Hello, the real man. TRP 360 says nothing on this street. Well, it's a Monday evening. There's not a whole lot to see anywhere anyways. You don't have to come along for the walk if you don't want. Let's see if security harasses me as I get close to the college. Val, you missed 13 minutes. I started, I think it's Edith and Eglinton. And I left the somewhat interesting Eglinton for the not so interesting Avenue. You'll notice when I do these north-south streams, I tend to go south. It's nicer walking downhill most of the way. Hello, Vivian Johnson. And New York, New York. Slow news day here in Canada, or at least in Ontario. It was a holiday. Viewit.ca, B4035, if you want to see how much it costs to rent a unit in there. And despite the dilapidated appearance, I actually really dig those balcony designs. I think that's pretty cool. Could use a new facade. Oh, Bevy is here. Hey, look, we got a CN Tower sighting. Just peeking out. All right, the real man, have a good one. Oh, Lisa tried to look up that unit. A lot of those view it signs are outdated. I've often tried to look those up and have had no luck. Where are we? We're on Avenue Road. This truck's got some tickets. Hello, Gertedge. You know, I think these are the same buildings as those ones with all the crusty bricks. So my wish for them to have a new facade is true. And now I'm not so sure I like them. I think I like the balconies better when they were bricks. This looks a little bit like a shitty timeshare in Florida or something. No offense to those that are into that sort of thing. So just off to the west of here is the very, very wealthy Forest Hill neighborhood. And this street will connect you over to Oriole, which would give us a nice detour around Upper Canada, but I'm just going to stay on Avenue here. Archie says, I don't know what they used to be. You could probably see what they're like in the mid-2000s on Google Street View. Sounds like he's driving on a flat tire. Don't see too many Husky gas bars in Toronto. It's probably the only one. And this is the Beltline Trail. So this is an old railway line, turned public park. That's the K. Gardner Beltline Trail. Wearing running shoes, I have no desire to go trek across that. Hello, Midnight Express. For rent, we have another one, viewit.ca/B239. Maybe someone can look this up and tell us what the rent is. Looks like a 4-story walk-up, most likely. Thank you for stopping. Here's where most traffic will funnel to the left here. Yeah, big soaker territory at Chris Mills. I've had more than my fair share of soakers over the last few days walking around. Available 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3 bedrooms. They got it all at 755avenue.ca. If only they had balconies. Little Manny confirming there's a Husky in Scarborough. That's interesting. $17.99. I'm guessing that's a 1-bedroom, Chris? Seems unlikely a 2-bedroom would be that. Oh, there we go. Lisa confirms $1,800 for a 1-bedroom. And straight ahead is the UCC campus. Vinyl records wanted. Hello, Michelle Briggs. Ooh, congrats, Jeanette. Did I miss any big news? Let me scroll up and see. You found out that you're having twins. Jeanette, that's amazing. Congrats on the twins to be. And yes, I'm aware. You'll be the grandma. That's a really cool swing. Do you think they use it? Do. This is Upper Canada College. Looks like there's some sledding going on over there. Our chief says turn left. Then we don't get to get harassed by security at the college. There's a dog over there. They got a baseball field here? How have I never noticed that? Share some history about the college. I think I did a narrated bike ride that passed through here. And I talked about how old it is, and the tuition, and some of the famous alumni. This is an all boys private school. Its female counterpart to the North Havergal is also on Avenue Road. Oh man. Walk into this courtyard and I get met with commercial music. Let's run from that area. think this is where a lot of the international students and students from outside of Toronto are roomed. It's quite expensive to live at this campus. I think you're looking at about 50 grand in total for a year. So it's more than you would pay at most universities. So Avenue Road resumes just straight ahead on the south side of the campus here. There's the playing surface. Oh, hello, Witless Scribe. Hello, security camera. You laughing at my vocab, Lisa? Should I say football field? Will that be better? Boy, this is sure different than the walk southbound Bathurst. That was originally my intention until the TTC decided not to send any buses my way. Midnight Express, you're engaged. Congrats. I've been watching so much Love is Blind lately that maybe that doesn't seem like such a big deal to me, but congrats. You're obviously doing it in the real world. That's exciting. Don't go left. Don't go straight. Right turn only. Upper Canada College began classes in 1830 when it was located on King West, and during the 1880s it ended up being renovated and moving to this location. I think the view might be a little better if I was on the east side. Let's go across. That new building went up in a hurry. Well, that's the debate. Am I going to go down or turn right at St. Clair, or am I going to keep going south down Avenue? I think if I turned right at St. Clair, I'd end up going south at Bathurst, whereas if I just stay on Avenue, that'll spit me out into Yorkville and the Annex. Hey, I know an IKEA bookshelf when I see one. Gotta mount those things to the wall and they'll just flop right over. What kind of question is that, Dylan Reynolds? Hey guys, it's me, Dylan Reynolds. Archie says it's so gray. It is. There are some people getting renovated into a very big rent increase. Susan says that's a Billy bookshelf. So where am I going, folks? Are we heading south on Avenue, or am I turning on St. Clair up ahead? Mark Lang, I think I've walked up this once on a live stream before. I've also been this way on an e-bike live stream. And one regular cycling video. So yeah, that would just be 3 or 4 appearances out of like 1,200 videos, so can't blame you if it's the first time you've seen it. That's pretty. Lisa says south on Avenue. Anthony says turn on St. Clair. Well, I've been slacking off on live streams so much lately. I think there's good news that both will be covered in the relative near future. There's a place where I once had to go interview the Korean consulate. And that says Dolanto. Oh, Toronto Chongyang Sagwan. Jewi Tupyoso. What does that mean? I don't know. Something is happening on February 23rd to 28th. Wayne says south on Avenue Road. All right. We can hold course. When I did my collab video with RM Transit, that's where we started the video, right there at that bus stop where the 512 is rolling in. Boy from New York says, get off my lawn. Thank you, Who's Jaw. So this is St. Clair Avenue West. Midnight Express votes for South. I guess the newly engaged will get to call the shots. How long were you in Korea, says Darcy? 5.5 years. I was 27 when I got there and 33 when I left. Dylan Reynolds. He's going to be appearing in Toronto, the man himself. Well, it looks like we're heading into downtown. You're welcome, Barry. CL says the sign was for a presidential election in Korea. Darcy was in Japan for 4.5 years. Japan was actually my first choice. But when I started applying for places to work for, I found the places offering in Tokyo, I wouldn't be able to afford to live in Tokyo on my salary, or the salary they're offering. And what some people do is they suck it up and they go for the life experience and they don't save any money and they live in Tokyo. And what others do is they end up living like an hour away and commuting. Whereas I could get a job in an apartment right in the heart of Seoul and make more money than Tokyo is paying. And my apartment was included, and I would save up a lot more. So, as much as I wanted to live in Tokyo, Seoul was by far the more practical choice, and it turned out to be an awesome city. Actually, kind of can't wait to go back. I've been back once, but I'll go back and make some videos and do some live streams from Seoul. What was my job? I was teaching English at a private academy. That's what 95% of the foreigners there would be doing if you weren't military. Lisa is a fan of this building on the left. Yes, I was waiting to get to the other side of the street, and then I'm gonna spin around and get a good look at it. This is Balmoral Avenue. And this is a very nice street in itself. But this is a very grand building, and I'm guessing when it was built, that was before the time of elevators and buildings like this. It is quite stunning. I don't see a heritage plaque in front of it. And it's got a miniature version of it right next door. Look at that. And there I am. I was asking how much I made in Korea. Should I share? Should I disclose that? I was making, well, it's important to remember that my contract included my apartment. And I was staying at a very new, what they call office tels, but pretty much the same thing as a brand new studio apartment in a condo here. Similar size as well. So that was included. All my utilities were included. Except for internet, I had to pay that. And also I had vacation pay and everything, but I was making about $3,500 a month after tax on top of or outside of my apartment. So I know if you times $3,500 by 12, it only works out to $40,000 or so, but when you factor in how cheap it is to live there, and the fact that my living expenses were zero, and I could walk to work and the subway was cheap, it actually was quite a bargain. I probably had the disposable income that someone in Toronto would have, making at least double that. And this is Farnham Avenue. Sadly, after 2008, what happened, there was a big financial crisis in the States, and a lot of college kids started applying for those jobs, and it really drove down the salary demands of people, so they started paying less and less. Like when I went, they paid for my airfare, they hooked me up with a hotel, I got vacation every year where they'd have a substitute teacher come teach and I could fly to Canada. It was pretty sweet. And then they started taking away all those perks and they started paying a lot less just because there was such a flood of people looking to go do that work. Basic economics, I guess. So I think I was there right at the tail end of the golden years to do that. That's a good question, Edmund. I don't even know. And the cool thing is, when I left, I got my pension given to me. So even if I didn't save up, even if I spent all my money, which I didn't, there was still a very large amount of money transferred to my bank. Now keep in mind, I would have been paying into pension if I was working in Canada, so it's really stupid to look at that as found money, because really, I would have had the same situation here, but there is De La Salle, another private college, whose Jazz says if you move to Canada, you'd probably move to London. Don't watch the Not Just Bikes channel. He always calls it fake London. There's a lot of very strody type roads. Kind of like this, actually. Where he says I had it made there. It was pretty good. Did you learn to make Korean food? Negative. Hello, Sanjay in Kingston. There's the old De La Salle football. John says, but he's from there, so he's allowed to disfake London. I used to drive to London every weekend when I was in university and my first 3 years of work. I was going out with someone who lived there. I'd often drive back on Sunday, and then come back on Monday morning. Marg H, $5 for an after-walk drink. Thank you very much, Marg H. I think that's going to be going towards my after-walk meal. Since I'm heading downtown, I might as well eat since I'm down there. Well, thank you very much, Marg H. That's new. It doesn't look like it's occupied yet. And what I just walked down is a pain in the ass if you're on a bicycle. It doesn't look like much, but that's quite the workout. Speaking of bikes, there goes a guy flying down the other side. That is some fierce NIMBY country over there. And that way is Rathnelly. Hello, Richard from Vancouver. The sign says no access to Yonge Street. No, but you can still go that way if you're going to Yonge. So 3 weeks ago, this part of Avenue would have been lined up with people in their trucks honking like crazy, slowly inching their way towards Avenue and Bloor Street. King Zizan? Man, I thought it would be dark by now. It's only 5:40. Hey, I got a notification that Susan is following me on Twitch. Thank you, Susan. I still have a Twitch channel for some reason. Yeah, Lisa, they were backed up. They were all queuing. And what they were doing was they were slowly rolling their way south and kind of going in a circle and coming back and doing it again. I have never been to this park before. Robertson Davies, who's that? In the small village of Thamesville, he was educated at Upper Canada College, Queen's University, and earned a degree in literature from Balliol College in Oxford, England. Sounds relatively impressive. Sadly, across the street there is Sir Ryan Russell Park, or Sergeant Ryan Russell Park. He's a police officer who was dragged to his death by a vehicle. And that is Dupont Street, just on the other side. Trying to get that CN Tower in there. Hello, Clayton Crawford. And here's a really, really unique street, Marlborough Place. I'll take a quick peek down it just to show you what I mean. There's a hockey stick randomly poking out of a snowbank. We've got the rail tracks on one side and a very, very narrow chute on the right. And some really old townhomes. That guy waved at me. So, someone thinks I'm Ken? Hey people, this is Ken Continuum here. I want to name the top 5 music bands of all time. They're all the Beatles. Was that accurate? And there's Palmerston. This is a beautiful residential street. Not Palmerston, McPherson. I'm a dummy. There's a really good Mexican restaurant just over there. I bet those homes are pricey. I will continue. I need a trademark like that. And good for Ken. I saw his stream on Sunday, got a boatload of views. Hello, watching from the Barbados. Lisa says, which one? Well, if the name wasn't escaping me, I clearly would have named it. But they also have a location, a more fast foodie location at Yonge and Eglinton now. There is the Church of Hare Krishna. Is Avenue Road closed up ahead? Have the police really still closed it off? I guess because they're considering this the weekend, because it's a holiday. Yes, Playa Cabana. I want to go this way and take a little detour, but I'm gonna get a soaker if I do. This is stupid. What are you doing, Johnny? This is very stupid. You're wearing running shoes. It's not gonna take much for my toes to get water on them. But this is the west end of Ramsden Park. Which I am, for some idiotic reason, walking through. Well, so far my feet are dry. Whoa. I just almost ate shit. There's where I slid and almost wiped out. Those shoes are up for the challenge. All right, I just gotta navigate this last little bit. See if I can get out of here with dry feet. Was this worth it? No. Would I do it again? No. Do I regret it? No. Hey, there's a water fountain. What are the odds that it is working? No. So we're just going to go back to Avenue. Some cute houses on this street though. And if I were to just walk that way through the park, on the other side we'll find Rosedale subway station. And I do believe just to the west of here is Bedford Road. I'm gonna go see what this closure on Avenue is all about. I think southbound traffic is currently forbidden on Avenue, and probably it's the same deal on Spadina. And there's a sign there saying no fuel containers. Hear that, folks? Do not bring your fuel containers. Gotta be careful crossing this intersection. Liz, 279, happy Fam Day. Thank you, Liz. Happy Fam Day to you, too. So we're using a Toronto water truck to block Avenue off. Thank you very much, Liz, for your 279 on Family Day. This is a very closed Avenue road. Northbound traffic only. Leave my bottle of booze behind me. Just standing here in the middle of Avenue Road. Yorkville Animal Hospital. Yes, we are in Yorkville. I better get in the sidewalk. It's still closed all the way down to University. Well, that wouldn't be surprising if they've closed it off up here. I guess they're being extra careful. And it is a long weekend. There's a helicopter whirling around. Are there a bunch of trucks hiding in the bushes around the corner or something? Are they just waiting for these police barriers to let up and they're going to pounce into action? I don't quite understand exactly. Big Brother is watching, folks. That looks like parking enforcement over there. Oh, he let him off. I didn't catch the color, Chris. Look for snipers on the rooftops. I hope you didn't contribute any money to any of the protest causes. They're trying to freeze people's bank accounts. There's Yorkville Village, formerly Hazelton Lanes. Ooh, that heli is close. Yeah, I think it's black, Chris. Hello, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Good evening. And if you're just tuning in, I started from Yonge and Eglinton in Midtown, and I went south pretty much down Avenue Road most of the way. And we are still on Avenue Road going south. Hey, look, civilization. Hey, look, Polestar. The Tesla competition has arrived. They've got a store in Yorkville Mall. Clayton Crawford says a business owner in Ottawa donated $50 and now his bank accounts are frozen. Yeah. I think that's a bit much. It would be one thing if they said if you donated from here on, we'll freeze your account, but to go back and retroactively do that. Okay, let's take, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go left here. We're gonna go left a few blocks, then I'm gonna loop back to Avenue and University, and we'll see, there's a lot of flashing lights there still. We've had a whole lot of Avenue Road, so we're gonna take a little reprieve from it. So this is Cumberland. Actually, no. This is Yorkville Avenue. Cumberland is south of here. I turned a street more north than I thought. It's all good. We'll do a quick little impromptu lane of Yorkville, or a lap. Oh, they're coming from the Oxley. Let's look at all the stores I'm going to shop at right after this live stream. I'm going to go on a shopping spree. I'm going to go to Brunello Cucinelli. Then I'm going to go to Versace. Yes, I'm pronouncing these incorrectly on purpose. And a place called Stone Island. That doesn't sound very la-di-da. And Chanel. The El Macombo, Yorkville. Belen Ciagaga? Ciaga? Balenciaga? What? There's the Four Seasons up ahead. Ali BHG saying WTF. Look at this. Mr. Brainwash pop-up. Yeah, it was Ken who did that. He did a walk going through Yorkville, mispronouncing all the names. Those 3 Campbell soup cans are slightly different. I can hear you, helicopter. Wow, it really sounds like it's right overhead here. There's one I can pronounce. Sandpipers. There is Balmoral Street. So yeah, we're pretty much just wandering at this point. There's a big Chinese restaurant on the right. Dynasty Chinese Cuisine. All right, Mike, have a good night. Thank you for your super chat earlier. Got some pretty colors in the sky though. There's the Four Seasons. Bay Street's not closed for the southbound lanes. There's a police car. I don't think I could ever step foot in that store. That Paramount is like a waterfall element. That's fancy dancy for a Paramount. Where the scribe says, my camera is amazing this time of day. Get artsy views. Yeah, the AI in the smartphone certainly knows what colors to boost. Jan says, great stream, thank you. So it looks like Belair is closed. Greetings from Istanbul. Someone's asking if I've been to Chick-fil-A. No. No, I have not. Why go line up for Chick-fil-A when there's a Popeyes right around the corner? So this is west on Cumberland. There's Hemingway's. So we're making our way back to Avenue here. Oh, huge lineups for Popeye's Takeout in Thunder Bay. Well, not in Toronto. All right, so this is Avenue Road just up ahead. So I'm gonna keep moving and hopefully that music doesn't get claimed. The helicopter just flew right overhead. So they've got Queen's Park here completely blocked off. There's a look over at the Royal Ontario Museum. So where are we going? Just New York is here. Hello from NYC. Hello. There's Zeram, the stupid Michael Lee Chin crystal. I wish they didn't cheap out on the materials and kept the original design fully intact, but I'm still glad we got what we did. Yeah, Michelle, my guess is because it's a holiday today, they're blocking it off as they're still considering this the weekend, I guess. But like I said earlier, you'd think they would have some intelligence on if there were trucks moving in or not. Like, are they all just waiting right around the corner to pile in as soon as they clear these blockades? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but hey, I'm not in law enforcement. But how often do you get to stand here looking south in the middle of Avenue Road without a worry? Yeah, it is nice, Novell. I think I'm gonna have to come out on Wednesday at twilight and make a video. It's been a while since I've captured one in this lighting. Bang! Louis Vuitton. Okay, I can't mispronounce Tiffany & Co. No one would believe me. Burberry. Yeah, Alex, I'm thinking Wednesday might be a Scarborough day. I don't know when Etobicoke will be, but I'll probably be downtown tomorrow making a few rain videos. We're supposed to be in for rain all day. I was originally going to stream tomorrow, but that's kind of annoying to do. Hold the gimbal and an umbrella. I don't know how Action Kid does it. So we're going with the Monday stream. I'm going to try to stream again Wednesday, maybe Thursday, and then maybe again on Friday night. My punishment for being lazy last week is to pick up the slack this week. There's Cartier. And a Winners. Prada. Is Prada an expensive store? Prada is from Milano. Yes. Please don't correct me on that. Coach. That's kind of an in-between brand, right? It's not quite luxury, but it's not quite regular people stuff. It's kind of in between the two. Boardwalk Brad, $2, Johnny. What do you call fake pasta? I don't know. Oh, there's someone. Whenever I see a shadowy character walking with a bit of a gait, I kind of point the camera away. What do you call fake pasta, Boardwalk Brad? Ali says Coach is one of the more reasonable ones. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to get at there. Did I miss Boardwalk Brad's punchline? Thank you for the $2, Boardwalk Brad. There's Rolex Impasta. Ha! That's like an elf joke. There's Hermes, or as I like to call Hermes. Apparently, a lot of their stuff you just can't go in and buy. You have to be a somebody. You have to have status. You have to have like purchase history with them. It's the epitome of a snooty shop. Back in the early 2000s, I think it was mid 2000s, I watched a Japanese movie where a guy saved up and bought a girl a gift from Hermes, and it was a big deal. The girl didn't know that the guy was really stalking her. I think it was called Densha Train Man. That's a movie I should look up and download again. I quite enjoyed it. MCM. Kramer 911 says heading towards Bay. Bay is just up ahead, so I suppose I am. I have a rule where I want my streams to be 90 minutes or longer. It is getting dark, Ruben. There is, yes, let's ride on the sidewalk and bell people. Bevy White said $2 for a sweet treat after your stream. Thank you, Bevy. Thank you for the $2. And I don't know why I just subconsciously turned south on Bay, but I did. I guess I'm not feeling very Young Street tonight. Jenny Craig, Bay Street video, is that still there? There's an Indigo. I did not know the Indigo at Yonge and Eglinton lost at Starbucks. Brad Palmer, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Brad Palmer. Thank you very much, Brad. Val says the stream is really heading south. Well, that's what I called it. I started way up near where I live. I did not make a regular video today. So this counts as my daily walking. Yeah, Boardwalk Brad, that surprised me too. I did not know it was still there. As we get to Charles Street West. Should I turn left here and go to the Economy House? Get some delicious okonomiyaki. Sheridan, $13.99. Love your channel, Johnny. Thanks for the good times. Thank you, Sheridan. $13.99, very generous, thank you. I see more flashing lights up ahead. They closed College down too. Yeah, Lisa, I think we've got a few minutes left of this golden hour action. It was one of the reasons why I decided to keep going. Won't be too long till it's pitch black out here. Maybe I'll go over to the other side of Bay. John O'Meara, I don't know. College wasn't closed earlier. Well, I saw flashing lights up ahead. we'll go see what that's all about. Cumberland Street. Boy from New York. Yeah, it looks like it's at Van College. Well, even if they closed it off, they're still letting transit go through at least. If I had the ability to put up a poll right now, I'd say, where should I go for dinner? Hello, Ross Mack. Oh, you're thinking of Paul Gross at Due South? Super Chicken. Your favorite fried chicken. They're clearly going with the cute vibe on that one. As Nando's is just around the corner. What am I in the mood for? I don't know. I had my smoothie for breakfast and a bowl of Kellogg's Mueslix for lunch. There's a winning combo so far. Oh, so the police have Wellesley blocked off here. Someone's got squeaky disc brakes. Get a proper meal. I'll try. Boardwalk Brad, $5. They have every street blocked off that leads to Queen's Park. Thank you for the $5, Boardwalk Brad. Yeah, they've fortified Queen's Park. Although I've witnessed on a number of occasions, if you say you're local traffic, they will let you through. They are kind of screening the traffic. And that chopper is still buzzing around. Ooh, it's windy all of a sudden. Queen's Park is just over there. It looks like there's some more closed off streets just up ahead. Bike on the sidewalk at night with no lights. Brilliant. Tell me how to be as smart as you, sir. So this is the street where the Toronto Police headquarters are. So I'm guessing that's why they've got it blocked off here. The sky is almost completely black. And we're at college. Nothing closed or blocked off here. Canadian police have some spiffy vehicles. There's a look at the Aura Tower. That's College Park just in on the left. You did, Sheridan, and they have been there for several weeks. Hello, William. Joe asks what kind of shoes I normally wear. I'm wearing Under Armour running shoes right now. Although I do have a pair of Allbirds that I've completely worked in, and I think they're ready to come out and walk around the city streets and make some videos. I'm just waiting for some of the snow to melt. I started this channel, I was wearing New Balances. But I ended up needing to switch to wide sole shoes, which is what I should have been wearing the whole time. And that's why I switched to these ones. And this is Gerrard Street West coming up. That's a look east towards Yonge. Great two-level Tim's at Gerrard and Bay. There it is. Survivalists love pizza pockets. Very true. There's Sick Kids Hospital. Ever walk by Mount Sinai? I've been by both sides of that on McCall and University a number of times. There's the CN Tower creeping over that building there. How to turn right. Good job. Ooh. Excuse me, you're missing a chunk out of your car. There's the old Toronto coach terminal. I always thought it was kind of weird. There's no lights at this particular intersection. Edward and Bay. And this is Dundas coming up. So I could turn left here and head to Dundas Square and City Hall, or not City Hall, and Yonge and Dundas. I could. And there's a lineup at Uncle Tetsu's Japanese cheesecakes, which makes sense of this. I hate cheesecakes, but I like Uncle Tetsu's. They're the least cheesecake-like cheesecakes I've ever had. There's a look towards the square. There's City Hall. There's a look north. I'm just waiting across the street here. That's the financial district straight ahead. Old City Hall on the left. Kind of busy over there. Hey, someone is trying to project something there. Look at that. We've got a portable projector. Is that allowed? Don't know, don't care. There's new City Hall. Looks like they've changed the signs around the Toronto sign. All right, I'm gonna go walk by the ice, but I'm gonna have to mute the sound for a minute. So I apologize, I'm gonna hit mute, but we're gonna go get a close look at the skating. The sound will come back. Again, it's just muted because they're blasting copyrighted music. Oh, there seems to be no music right now. Sweet. Joseph is eating cinnamon rolls. It is a beautiful night for skating. It's not cold. We've had a lot of really snowy days the last few days. And tonight, again, not that cold, and tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day, and today is a holiday, so makes sense that it would be busy. I'm gonna mute it again here. I just had a big glob of water splash on my head. That was gross. But we have made it to Queen Street. This is Queen Street West. There's New City Hall and Old City Hall. And you know what? I think I'm gonna sign off here. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Hit the bell so you won't miss my next live stream. Head over to my other channel, Johnny Stumbles. I'll be probably live streaming from there on Wednesday. And I'm gonna try to live stream on this channel on Wednesday. And I'll have a video up on this channel at 9 a.m. tomorrow. At least I hope I will. So thank you to our mods for all their hard work tonight. Thank you to everyone for hanging out in the chat. Thank you to the super chatters. Your support is super appreciated. And I'm gonna sign off. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Stay warm, stay safe. And as always, hey, a 501 Queen streetcar going along this part of Queen. Am I seeing a ghost? Are they back? Holy shit. That one's only going to Bathurst though. Anyways, as I always like to say at the end of my streams, I will continue.